What's up, anglers? How are you guys doing? Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different on the channel, but I think you guys are going to like it. As you can see behind me, we got the infamous Walmart, and today we're actually going to be doing a $25 Walmart fishing challenge. So stay tuned and let's go in and get our bait. It does look like they have a good supply of trout baits. They have the classic rooster tails, a whole bunch of different colors. They also have some trout magnets over here, which I know those are really good to sit underneath a float and just drift them down. I think that might be the key for today. You know, the water's still going to be pretty cold. I don't think it's reached 50, which is their optimal water temp that they like. They may be a little bit slower moving than usual, so let's see what we want here. I think we got everything we need, so let's go check out. Alright, you guys, we got all of our baits here. Let me settle them down and I'll show you guys. Just fell behind the seat, but as you can see, we got all our baits here, and our total $23.86. So now we just need to tie one of these things on and go catch some trout. As you can see behind me, we have a nice little dam leading into a good stream. I'm gonna try this area first in the slack waters. Anything behind rocks, I think is gonna be a good setup point for these trout. So I'm gonna suit up, grab the gear, and get down to the water. All suited up, so let's head down to the stream. I just saw an osprey flying around here, and lo and behold, walking over to this new spot, look what's sitting on the rocks here. Bunch of scales, blood, and the rest of the fish is gone. I'm not sure what kind of fish it was. As you can see, that's the gill plate there. I can't really tell if that's a bass or if that's a trout. So I'm hoping it's trout, and we're gonna start this spot right here. So before I wade in, I'm actually going to take a couple casts of where I think I'm going to be walking, just that way if there is any fish there, I can catch them before I spook them away. So I'll try right here. Kind of new to trout fishing, so I believe you just cast this thing and let it drift, let it pretty much do its thing. So that is what we're going to do. Then once it gets a little downstream, you just reel her in. I think that's how you do it. I don't know. You guys tell me if you're a professional trout fisherman. See a nice pool up ahead. So we're going to travel up to that. I'm not having any luck right here in the current, so I'm gonna go ahead and move up. Looks like a decent sized pool, hopefully, so let's check that out. If that doesn't have trout, I don't know how much further I'm gonna go down, but I have a couple other places that I can go and hopefully get on some. They are on this same river, but they're just a little bit further downstream, so let's wade through this here and see if we can get to that pool. All right, we made it to the island. As you can see, that big pool in front of me, I'm gonna try fishing that for a minute, seeing if there's anything hanging around in that little bit of slack water. We'll see. Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any trout at this spot here by the dam, but I have 2 other spots that I think are gonna produce. So let's go ahead and make our way over to the first one. We made it to the second spot here. There's a lot more riffles and places for the trout to hide in this spot, so I'm hoping to be able to get on a couple. Just gotta go down this bank in here and get to fishing. There's a fish. There's a fish. Finally. Is that a trout? Oh, please be a trout. Please be a trout. Get in here. It's fighting real hard. Finally. Yes, it is. I think it is. That's a trout, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Get over here. Get over here. Oh. Wet my hands first. That is my first brown trout ever. Oh my goodness. And he's a good one too, it looks like. I don't know how big they get, but he seems to be a good one. Look at that brown trout there on the little trout magnet. I guess it is a trout magnet. Look at that thing. That is a beautiful fish right there. This is the first fish of the $25 Walmart fishing challenge. And I'm so happy for it to be my first brown trout. Gonna get a couple pictures of this guy and release him back in the water. Here she goes, she's ready. What a catch. That was my first ever brown trout. I've never targeted them before. I've never even tried to fish for them before. I was actually trying to get out and get some brook trout today, but what a pleasant surprise to get my first ever brown trout in this little stream here. And nonetheless, I ended up getting it on Walmart tackle. Right here, just a little trout magnet bobber and a trout magnet jig and a little worm there. Nice, natural, just so simple that you wouldn't even think about it bass fishing. You wouldn't even, it's like the Ned rig almost of bass fishing. It's just a little turd sitting in the water, but it's so tiny, so natural that these fish go after it. So what an awesome catch. I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life, and I'm glad that I got it on film so I can always go back and show people and to show you guys. So I'm just astonished. Awesome catch on the Walmart tackle. Let's get back to fishing. I'm gonna try and cross right here over to the next little island out that way. And there's another spot over there, another couple pools actually. I think I might be able to pull another trout out of, hopefully. We're just gonna sneak up, kind of try and stay low over this rock here. There's a couple little pools that could be good for some fish. I'm gonna try right by these falls. There's a fish. I don't know what that one is. Right in these falls again. This one looks orangish. Get up here, buddy. It's another trout in a deep hole next to the waterfall here. See if we can get him up. Come on, buddy. I think this might be a rainbow. I'm gonna get my hands a little wet down here. Look at him fight. I think it's a, I don't know what it is. It's either a brook trout or a rainbow. It's not a brown. Get in here, buddy. Look at him fight. Such a tough fighter. Get over here. Another trout on that little trout magnet. This thing really is putting in some work. Get over here, buddy. Wet my hands real quick. Get over here. He is just fighting with everything he's got. Come on. This ultralight tackle is awesome. Get over here, buddy. Oh my God, it is a rainbow trout. Or is it a brown trout? I don't know. I think it is another brown trout. He just got a lot more red to him. Really, really pretty. Get my other hand wet here. Pick him up. About the same size as the last one. Actually, he might be a little bit bigger, but a lot more red marks on him. Beautiful brown trout. My second one ever. Ever. That is awesome. On that Walmart gear. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Let's get him unhooked real quick. I'm gonna get a picture of him too, just because it's such a beautiful red color. Came right out. Get a couple pictures real quick, and we'll let him go. Here she goes back into the water. Beautiful brown trout. There she goes. All right, you guys, I'm getting this trout magnet untangled here. I'm gonna dip it back into the same pool I just caught that second brown trout out of. I'm so shocked that I'm catching them here. I really was not going for these guys today. I was going for brook trout, but I haven't seen any signs of brook trout yet. Just brown, so we'll see here. Oh boy, Jesus. I just had a trout jump out of the water to attack this thing. Jesus. Get over here, buddy. Another brown trout. I'm gonna try and bring him up my way so I don't scare the fish downstream. Jesus, he jumped right out of the water. I was starting to reel it in, thinking that the nothing was gonna grab it. And when you start reeling in against the current, it brings your bait up to the top. Well, he snagged it. Oh, he let go. Dang it. Well, he did snag it. He came right after it. All right, well, let's get another cast in there then, I guess. All I did was cast it out like that. Then, like I said, when you go to reel it in, he jumped feet out of the water to come and attack this bait. If that doesn't show you that these fish are active, I don't know what does. As you can see, the weather has completely changed, unfortunately. It went from sunny, nice and warm, now it's cold and cloudy. It's supposed to be pouring rain in just a little bit here, so we're gonna fish this last spot. As you can see behind me, the rapids come down from here and it kind of slows down a little and gets deeper, and you got those rocks that are kind of sticking out, the ones you can see, and there's some under the water you can't see that are blocking some of that current. I believe the trout should be hanging out behind those, so we're gonna fish all this and that little bit of a bend there before it starts raining here, and then we're gonna be on our merry way. So hopefully we can get on a couple more before the day is over. Thank you guys so much for sticking tuned to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had an awesome day out here. I spent $25 on trout fishing tackle from Walmart, and I ended up coming out here and catching my two very first brown trout of my life. I've never caught them before. I've never targeted them before, but today just so happened to be the day that I got on them. Anyways, if you liked the video, make sure you leave a like down below and comment if you want me to come back and try and fly fish for these brown trout. I had a great time out here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next fishing adventure.